Let's go to the side.
How do you have devotions?
How?
Yeah. Like, what do you do?
You know, this is odd. I have devotions all day. Well, I start in the morning, yes. But all day. What do I mean by that? I'm always on the road, going to supermarket, wherever. And I'm always reciting Bible verses and thinking, what does this say? What does this mean? Trying to make connections between one passage and another passage. I'm literally always doing it. When I say always, I don't mean 24 hours a day, every minute. I mean at least every hour. Part of the hour, I'm going through passages, either reviewing or trying to learn new passages. And I'm thinking a few questions. What does this tell me about Jesus? Because they are they which testify of me. What does this verse teach me about Christ, the love of God? What does it teach me about righteousness, the central teaching of the gospel, righteousness by faith, what Christ does for the sinner? How does it help me understand some other passage? And as you recite and you learn and you fill your head, it's easy to compare this verse with that verse and that verse with this verse. And so literally all during the day, when I'm in the gym, you won't believe this, but I'll tell you. Let's say you're on the bench press, you do a set, 10 reps, and you take a minute to recover. I said to myself, that's a waste of time. Just sit there. Let me recite a verse. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. So I started literally reciting passages while I'm recovering. So what I would do, I would time some passages, usually the Psalms. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills from whence, or Revelation 15, and see, okay, this takes 40 seconds, I'll say it twice. And I do that. So that the time is used. You understand what I'm trying to say? And so my devotion begins in the morning, but it also goes during the day. You'll ask my wife, she'll tell you, as I go to the darkest part of the house, turn off all the lights, and sit on the floor, and just start thinking of turn off all the lights so you have no distractions, nothing. Think of a Bible verse. Think on it. What does this say, Father? Just dwell on it, dwell on it, dwell on it. Something else I do that's devotional. I'm trying to connect everything to the Bible. For instance, let's say I'm wearing a linen shirt or cotton shirt. Where does cotton come from? A plant. When were plants made? On the third day. Am I right or am I wrong? Yes. And so you make a connection immediately between your shirt and creation. Are you with me? Was it sunny today? It is still sunny. When was the sun made? On day 4. Who is the Son of Righteousness? Jesus Christ. You make that spiritual connection. Have you ever driven down the street and you saw a dead deer, a dead rabbit, a dead something? We call it roadkill. How did death enter the world? Sin. Because the curse of Adam affected not only Adam, otherwise said his rebellion passed to the animal kingdom. And so they die. And so a bird flies by. They were made on the 5th day. One day I too will fly through the atmosphere. What I'm trying to tell you, try to make a spiritual connection with every single. If you do that, your mind is so constantly employed with that which is spiritual, the devil is always having to wait. Wait until she thinks about a rock song. Wait until he starts rapping, then I can come in. Keep the mind on this. You see a human being, they were made on the 6th day. As by one man sin entered into the world, and death by sin, Christ became human. You have a fight with your mother or your father. Didn't Lucifer have a fight with his creator, Jesus Christ? Yes. Every single thing. What is the spiritual connection? And in classroom, what's the spiritual connection? In the classroom, don't pursue a grade first. Pursue a deeper knowledge of God. Now, you didn't get what I said. Let me say it again. I'm not telling you don't care what grade you get, because I earlier said excellence God requires. I'm saying to you is, let your pursuit of a grade travel on the track of your pursuit of a deeper knowledge of God. If you're studying biology, who created life? Why do you hesitate? Who created life? God. Now you ask yourself, where is God in this cell? Where is God in anaerobic respiration? Where is God in gaseous exchange in the lungs? Because every creator, every artist leaves his or her fingerprints. If you're a musician, you can listen to music and say, that's Mozart, or that's Handel. You look at a painting, that's Michelangelo, or that's whomever, or that's Picasso. It's the same with God. Isaiah 6 verse 3, the whole earth is full of his glory. Psalm 19 verse 1, the heavens declare the glory of God. And so all of the heaven, the glory of God, all of the earth, the glory of God, despite pollution. You look for God in accounting. Didn't he arrange the tithing system, offering your... Everything you study, LOI says, whatever line of investigation we pursue, with a sincere knowledge to arrive at truth, we are brought into communion with that mighty unseen intelligence, because all legitimate knowledge flows from God. I say legitimate. Crime is not a legitimate knowledge. It did not originate with God. All branches of legitimate knowledge, from accounting to zoology, originate with God. And so what I'm telling you, pursue a deeper knowledge of God. And if you do it zealously, the greater will come. It changes your motivation, but the outcome is the same. Because God sees now, she's looking for me in this physics class. He's looking for me in this math class. She's looking for me in this history class. I'm a God of prophecy, and the Lord will bless your efforts. Search for a deeper knowledge of God. The greater will come.